Good morning, friends. You're with Miss Winslow again on this April 2nd, 2020. I wanted to show you my tiny friends that I mentioned when I emailed this morning. So let's see if you answered the question. What tiny friends are fuzzy and hairy, crawl on many legs, start out tiny but grow bigger as they eat? They love to eat leaves and other things that grow on trees and will one day change their whole body for wings. If you didn't know the answer, here it comes. Caterpillars. Today, the postman brought me some caterpillars that will one day change its body to be a painted lady butterfly. Now look at them. They are quite tiny right now, but these caterpillars will go through a life cycle. Now we talked a little bit about living things and how they go through life cycles. Just like you have a life cycle. First, remember you started in your mom's tummy. Then when you were delivered, you were a baby in their arms till you could crawl and walk, and then you came to pre-K. But that's not the end of a person's life cycle. You'll grow up and one day be an adult just like your parents. Well, these caterpillars have a life cycle too. They started as little tiny eggs. Then when they came out or were born from the egg, they were caterpillars. Now this is a big version. They still have time to grow. Once they eat, they'll be nice big caterpillars, fat and ready for their next change in life, which is called a metamorphosis. In the metamorphosis, they'll hang from a tree wrapped in a chrysalis. So it's like they have a blanket wrapped around them or a shell. When they've spent many days in the chrysalis, then they'll pop out as a butterfly. So their life cycle: egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. Now these caterpillars, these painted ladies, on my box that they sent me also for the house that they'll live in, it shows you right here they are started inside as caterpillars. When they get nice juice and fat, this is the chrysalis that they'll get into. Then they'll pop out and be a painted lady just like these pictures. And then I'll show you the container inside that they will stay in as if they were hanging on a tree until they're ready to pop out of their chrysalis. All right, my friends. So part of the lesson will be, we'll be telling every day how many days that the caterpillars will stay caterpillars. So we'll count with math. Today they get 1 because they were just delivered. Days as a caterpillar. So far, 1 day. When they change and go to their chrysalis, we want to know how many days they're in the chrysalis while they're changing their whole body. So then we'll count days in the chrysalis. And last, when they pop out of the chrysalis, just like being born into something new, they'll have a butterfly birthday. And we'll find out when is their birthday. Let's count first how many caterpillars were brought to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can kind of see them wiggling and moving right now, as tiny as they are. Okay. Now this is just one kind of caterpillar. Miss Winslow brought a book for you so you can see they don't all look the same. Is that a caterpillar? Is the title. And on this book, my friends, they put the author's name on the side called the spine, and that's Miller and Mayer. So again, the title, is that a caterpillar? Look who's coming. I think Mr. Caterpillar is visiting my house, wants to see what other caterpillars look like. Is that a spotted caterpillar that I see? Yes, it's creeping and crawling and inching towards me. That is a different caterpillar. He has spots. Those spots kind of look like eyes. Is that a hungry caterpillar that I see? Yes, it's creeping and crawling and inching at me. See, I told you caterpillars like leaves. He's just munching. Are you getting hungry, caterpillar? Is that a spiky caterpillar that I see? Don't be afraid. You have spikes on your body too, Mr. Caterpillar. Yes, it's creeping and crawling and inching towards me. Is that a striped caterpillar that I see? You have stripes too, Mr. Caterpillar. Yes, it's creeping and crawling and inching at me. Oh, I see two different colors. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. He has a pattern on his body. You guys know how to make a pattern. Is that a fuzzy caterpillar that I see? Ooh, yes, it's creeping and crawling and inching towards me. Do any of these caterpillars scare you, Mr. Caterpillar? Ooh, I don't think those spikes will hurt you, but you never know. So many caterpillars crawling towards me. Even more types of caterpillars than what we saw. This one's all green. This one is orange with tiny spikes and spots. He's yellow and bumpy. Oh, he's red and black, like he's a woolly carpet. And then this one has lots of colors. And there's another striped caterpillar with more than two colors. I see white, black, and yellow. Let's see how many are in this book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 caterpillars on this book. The end. Well, thanks for visiting, Mr. Caterpillar. I hope you like seeing all the different caterpillars that are just like you. Bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed the book. And again, and every day, we'll keep counting and adding how many days that there'll be caterpillars, how many days they'll be in a chrysalis, and find out when their birthday. Have a great day, my friends.